Jenny McCarthy Show.
Oh! Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. Guess what? I love her. Donnie Wahlberg sends his love, by the way.
Oh, tell Donnie I said, hey.
He said, oh, she is fine. She is fine. I said, chill. We all know
You're like,
she's
that's
fine.
enough. I only needed one fine, okay?
Vivica A. Fox in the building. Every Day I'm Hustling. What a great name of a book.
Thank you.
You are a firecracker? Because I'm like not
Yes.
shy either.
Hey, you're a firecracker, too.
I speak my mind.
From one firecracker to another. Yes.
So I admire people that go, you know what? I'm not going to take that shit, and I'm going to tell you why. Standing up for yourself is honestly a form of self-love.
Absolutely.
And I didn't realize that for a long time. I
Knowing
thought
your worth.
being sweet, and being nice to everybody, even if they were mean. No. Knowing your worth, standing up for yourself.
Absolutely.
Empowering.
Empowering yourself. And that's what I really want to do with the book. I want to empower, enlighten, and encourage.
And you do.
Thank you, darling.
I have to go through some of these titles. Ready? Okay. If you hang with the big boys, you're going to get knocked down. What's that mean?
Well, it's putting on your big girl boots for me. That was what my lesson was, that when I did Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Wow. Talk about putting on your big girl boots for that show. Because, you get a synopsis. There's no script. You kind of create your own script. So they give you a synopsis. You go in there. You come in with your jokes. And he would let you know when you were funny and when you're not.
Really?
And you just had to, not take it personal.
Thank God he never asked me to do the show.
But
I'm terrified.
He always manages to come back every now and then and do another season. So be careful, I'd
be way too scared. I'd be like, oh my God, I literally would piss myself. But see, that's where you've got the strength. And how do you, when you're now I get what you mean by the big boys. Where did you find the strength then to go, okay, he told me I'm not funny right now, or he's not saying anything. How do you not collapse?
Because I have confidence in my talent. And I also see that in the book too, that confidence is key. And you've got to know your place, play your position, and stay in your lane. So at that moment when he said that didn't work, that meant me, as my writer, as my producer of helping him to create this moment, I had to go back to the drawing board and try something else.
Nice.
And just be okay with that. That didn't work. Okay, I won't take it personal.
And did he? And he did give you feedback when it was good.
Oh, of
he was
course.
One of those...
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That was great when you can make Larry laugh.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Or crack a smile. Yeah, you knew you did good.
I made Daddy happy. What was your greatest motivation in your career? Because, that's one of my favorite questions to ask people.
My greatest motivation in my career?
What got you going, you know what, I need to go out there, I gotta get there, I gotta do this.
Oh, well, I love what I do.
Okay, so passion.
Yes, it is. I absolutely love what I do. I love it when people walk up to me and say, I watched your movie, Two Can Play That Game, and I applied that to my relationships, or I watched some of your movies that you do that are on Lifetime, and I watched you all day, and I watched your Christmas movies with my family, and thank you for your talent, and thank you for fighting for, Two Can Play That Game, to show African Americans the way that we really loved each other, that we fought, the way we talked, the way we dress. Thank you for your talent. That motivates me.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's a form of service, too.
Absolutely.
In spirituality, I'm learning, if you're by doing service, it really is gratifying.
It really is.
And kind of enlightens you.
It does.
And
Yeah.
I didn't think of the entertainment business as service, but it is.
Oh, yeah. Don't you feel good when someone walks up to you? I'm sure you probably got fans on the radio that girl, I listened to you today, and
it does make me feel good. But I also love having
a platform.
What?
I can see you happy too.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah, she stood up here looking like a rock star with this blue hair. Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling
yes,
you.
ma'am.
I swear. But I'm on the last final days. When you do a look and you're like, okay, it's done now. Now it's a cry for help.
A little bit of the dark tips.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
All right, thank you. You're looking so fine though. I'm like, damn.
I know. I'm blonde today, y'all. I'm platinum blonde.
You're looking
today.
so
right.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna change later tonight too.
I love you so much. Every Day I'm Hustling. I want to keep plugging that book. Every Day I'm Hustling. What is your Captain Save a Hoe cape?
Baby, giving out money that my self is never going to get back again. I took that Captain Save a Hoe cape off, and I say that because you could just come to Vivica and I would just have to fix everything. This is how the conversation always starts off. You're never going to believe what happened to me. Yes, I am. I'm going to have to believe it because I'm going to have to write a check for it.
Oh, shit.
So, I was not having reciprocal relationships. That I was just giving so much to others, and then I would get mad at myself for doing it. And so one of my best friends, Darren Bond, told me, he's like, why don't you just stop? He said, because you're going to do it and then you're going to complain about it.
Yeah.
So I learned a very important word, no.
Right?
And I took off that cape. Yeah.
A loving no.
Yeah, a loving no. Sometimes it was straight out no. Right, straight out. No, hell to the no. How about that?
Talk about another form of self-love.
Yeah, you just have got to know when people just are depleting. I don't mind helping those because every once in a while
Someone needs help.
Someone needs help, and sometimes it's not materialistically. Sometimes it's just listening.
Yeah. Do you think it was a form before that you said no, a form of codependence at all, of like I want to make people happy?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, I would feel bad if I said no. Like, I'm so sorry that I said, like we do.
Totally.
I'm so sorry that I had to tell you off for taking advantage of me.
Right.
Yeah.
I know the apologies of, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I mean, I think we all kind of go through that phase, but hopefully everyone gets to a point where they wake up or they read a book like yours and go, oh my God, it's okay to say no.
And know your worth.
Know your worth. When did you come to knowing your worth?
It's happened in the last couple of years.
Good.
To be honest with you. I think when I turned 50 and I really felt like I was officially a grown woman.
Yes.
And I kind of was comfortable in my own skin, making better choices and not being afraid to have me time, because for so long, in our entertainment business, we give and work so hard to make everyone so happy that I had to really start making myself happy, being happy with my choices, being happy with the people that I had around me.
Yep.
Building a good circle of people that like me through the good, bad, and the ugly.
That's right.
And who can also tell me when I'm being good, bad, and ugly.
Because you trust them now.
Yes.
You weed the garden. Mm-hmm. Then you have
shed. Seasons of shedding sometimes.
It's so great. That's one of my favorite things in life, looking back in hindsight, going, wow, I'm really proud of myself for those moments of like weeding the garden and going to that next level, finding people that lift me up or don't take advantage.
Stop dating the same person over and over and getting the same results. That too.
That too.
Yeah, but you got you a good one, girl.
I did.
Yes.
But you know what I did? I did a reset.
Can I ask the story?
Yeah.
Did you really lose a ring?
Yeah. This is a second ring, but but the first ring.
Was that true?
It was true.
Oh my God.
It was true, but I found it. We were in a hotel and I took it off to do it.
Oh yeah, right.
And so I had to put it on the bed. So we were doing it, and then I totally forgot about it. And then we were out to dinner, and I'm like, holy shit, the ring was on the bed, and they took the sheets and dry clean to the hotel. So they found it.
Oh, yay, good people. See,
right?
That was good karma.
It was good karma.
That was good karma.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, we just got engaged. I would have felt terrible.
Oh my gosh. Well, you didn't do it on purpose.
No.
And you did let him have a happy ending. So yeah.
I love you so much. Every Day I'm Hustling is the name of the book.
Yes.
What is it? One thing I must say about the books after writing them in hindsight, and I ask every author this, what did you learn?
Wow. Can I tell you when I did the audio version?
Yes.
And I went through the whole journey of the book, that I was like, wow, you've done a lot, kiddo.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you've really have grown. And what you're saying in the book is going to let people get to really know Vivica. Not movie star, not this, like get to know you as a person. And you're a good person. And it took a long time to get there.
I know. And I'm so glad you found that.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of us, no matter what, even stay-at-home moms who give all their time and
yes, oh my gosh, who have 7 jobs, but
right?
they don't really get
and then we have to stop at some point and look back and go, you know what, I did a lot.
Yeah.
And I did good.
And
it is time for me.
And there's nothing wrong with time for me and celebrating me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I want to dip into the entertainment business a little bit with the Me Too movement and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I've gone through my own. 20 years ago, I came out, before I was famous, I had an audition with Steven Seagal. Everyone knows the story. And
I don't.
My audience does, but I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
I went in and I was really excited to read for it because I was just Playmate of the Year at the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm nervous and I'm all prepared. And he asked me to take my clothes off in the audition. And I was so mortified. And I literally had started crying.
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
in the office
In the office.
for an audition. He told you to take off your clothes.
He did.
Shut the front door.
Swear. And that's what I said. And then I walked out the front door and he followed me to the car and said, don't you tell anybody that I said this. And then a year
You didn't
later.
take off your clothes, though.
Of course not. I
Okay,
cried
good
and
girl.
told him to go rent the video because I was playing with the air. So I went to the car and I'm crying and he grabs me by the arm. He followed me to the car and said, don't you ever tell anybody.
And now you're
What I said?
telling everybody.
How about this? 1 year later, I became famous on Singled Out. Entertainment Tonight, they said, ET's coming to interview you. And I go, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And literally the first thing I was like, I have a story to tell because I didn't want any other girls to go through what I went through.
Wow.
And that came and it went. And then 20 years later,
And now he's got a
in the
case.
Me Too movement, he's getting his butt kicked.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any experiences where you feel, and I'm sure because the standards have changed at least, but pressure by powerful figures?
Personally, I have not. I've been very fortunate.
Wow.
But I don't condone the chaos that others have created. I did Kill Bill with Harvey Weinstein and
That's
Ella Enchanted.
right.
Yeah. And I even recently didn't even know that Uma had went through what she went through. I mean, because we did Kill Bill. I didn't know she did the car crash had happened. I knew none of that. She was so strong. But I do love that the way she did tell her story. She said, I will tell it when it's time.
When I'm ready.
And see, that one there, let me tell you, when we did Kill Bill, I had my little story when I was ready to act out, and she pulled me to the side and was like, honey, you got to learn to be more manipulative. And I thought she meant like I had to manipulate or like sleep with someone or do something like that. No, she was just like, be smart about your choices. Learn when it's time to speak up and speak out. And so I commend her for that. But me personally, no, I haven't
You
had
were so
anyone-
good in Kill Bill, by the way.
Well, thank you so much. I trained 6 months for that. But I haven't had any.
You
but
trained
I'm-
in what? Because she does karate. What kind of karate do you do again?
Taekwondo.
No, I do traditional Japanese Okinawan karate, shitoryu.
What?
And
Did you see that? She's gonna get it, girl. She's gonna cut.
And Masayoshi Kabuto, weapons.
Get
the
it?
weapons. I do the
Wow.
weapons. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're awesome.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's the greatest.
It's intense, isn't it?
awesome. It's the
But
best
excellent
fitness.
workouts like your core.
And it's for your
that
head.
mind,
It's for
yeah.
your mind as much as anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you didn't, karate chop Quentin. When I heard that he kind of tore into actors.
Well, every Friday you had a critique that happened. Yeah.
Every Friday?
Every Friday.
What do you mean?
And so
he had
one
made
Friday,
a date for it?
Well, no, it was at the day of Friday.
Got it.
Like Friday's like, okay, let's come in the room. I've got my notes because, of course, he was taking notes while you're training. Then the master would come tell. So one of them days I just wasn't in the mood.
I bet.
Yeah, I was like, well, damn, are we doing anything right? Are we doing anything right? But can I tell you, when I did see the film, and it's just amazing that I was like, okay, it was worth it. But so it was kind of like tough love.
Right.
But I also believe in positive reinforcement,
I
too.
do, too.
Yeah, like
So-
stroke me just a little bit, damn.
Right.
Let me come,
so
too.
he didn't
Shoot.
give any sugar. No.
When we were filming, yes, we did.
Really?
When we went where we were filming, like when I got killed and we only had to do it in one take, he goes, "My God, like that was the best ever. Like your hair even died in slow motion going down, So yeah, so he was good, but I prefer a director that lets you know what exactly he wants instead of one that's like, "Oh yeah, you did good," and then you walk away. And it's
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's very direct and he has a way of working. But,
I know, because we get in our heads. We will replay the scene
Ooh,
over and over
again. And focus on what we did wrong instead of what we did right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I've learned to get better at that too.
I'm so
I now
glad.
enjoy my work.
How have you done with, because I know, and I kind of love this sign of you because it reminds me of me,
Oh.
but the spats you get in, like with Kenya from Housewives. I'm like, she's a crazy fucking bitch.
Isn't she?
She's crazy. And I'm like,
She is
oh, no,
just
you
such-
didn't.
Well, I gave her the nickname Toxic Trick.
No.
Yeah, I did from when we did Celebrity Apprentice. Yeah. The
I
thing
loved
was
how you
going
gave
off.
it to her.
But, I was not happy with her the other night because, it's like you showed up to our play to be a mean girl.
Right?
But she is who she is. But I've gotten better because I immediately lashed out and I was on the phone with my best friend Darren and my phone started blowing up and I was like, I'm about to get this bitch. I'm about to get this bitch right now because you know what? She talking to the wrong one today. And I did 2 posts and I looked at them up and I was like, I'm going to take them down
Wow.
because I don't have to do that. I don't have to be a mean girl. I don't need that kind of validation. I really have talent. I really
Good for you.
am a grown ass woman. And if I ever see your ass in person, I'm gonna knock the shit out of you. Sorry. And that's how I feel. And you'll know why.
Can I tell you, I fucking applaud you for that because
See, I'm gonna be a grown up woman to walk up on and be like, "Yo, you talked all that? What's up?"
that's me. I'd have your back too because I'm a lunger and a hitter. But I would.
But she would do a case, so I have to figure out how to attack her with the words.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna catch a case behind her, so I gotta be smart with
You're
that.
right.
But
And-
I would go up to her face this time when I see her and be like, "Say it now."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I come when you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. You can like.
I will have
Yeah.
your back so good. You understand? I'm a fighter. I'm so good at it.
Because she deserves it, but
And
it's
then I'll have
sad.
Kim behind me.
Let's go.
Right. I'm gonna be like,
go.
girl, I
With
got
our
my posse.
nunchucks?
I got my.
Bring
I
your
got-
squad.
I got,
You
okay,
have your
right.
squad.
right,
You got your
right.
squad.
I got my white chocolate right here with the blue hair that's gonna kick your ass, and then you're gonna get cut up. Okay. So you better watch out. But come on.
I love you so much. I know. They were telling me you got to go. Vivica A. Fox, you guys pick up the book. I promise you it's empowering, enlightening, and man, it's just good for all of us. Every day I'm hustling. You got a friend in me. Come back anytime.
I appreciate your support.
I
Fran.
love you, Vivica.
I love you back, girl.
Be right back.
Mwah.
Let's take a picture.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!